Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? Good morning. Happy Sunday, everyone. Shout out to YouTube land. There's a lot going on. Grand rising. Top of the morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. There's nothing really serious that Empress has to say other than karma has come some people's way. I love how it's no outrage for when they do it to other people, but when they do it to you, there's so much outrage. Oh, I love it, honey. Karma has come for them, darling. And it's better than revenge because karma makes you look at yourself. Karma makes you say, oh my God, I haven't slept all night. I was on YouTube arguing. I was on YouTube sitting with the same people that I talk about. And all of a sudden, karma has come. Oh, God. Shout out to the universe. Because I can't figure out, yes, I can, but I can't figure out how a man that I haven't talked to in, like 3 years could make himself relevant on a panel just to turn around and get kicked out of there for the same malicious stuff that he tries to do to every woman. Every man beater, will say, that beat their wanker. That's what we'll say. They love to go around bashing women. You know, I love when a man sits up there and tries to tell another person about themselves. When again, why are men bashing women? Why are men getting on panels and attacking? Good morning, Tree Frog. Good morning. Hello, my love. Happy Sunday. I hope all is well. Irby, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. My day off. Oh, cool, Irby. I know. I would say that my son went to Japan and he's brought back lovely gifts. Lovely gifts, guys. I don't know if anybody wants to like fly out of the country, but you know, Japan seems to be the place. They seem to like us there. Americans, by the way. Americans, okay? When we go somewhere, people, we are Americans, okay? We're not the color of our skin when we go to another country, honey. We are Americans. So I would say, yeah, they enjoy us and I enjoy them. And one thing about going somewhere, guys, you always get like something to represent where you've gone. So when I go to people's shows, I bring them the monetization part of their show. See, I've been monetized and will be monetized again. But when you bring that to people's show, a lot of people don't want to turn their content around. And so they've got little people that come in and they state, they come in and they state, this person's trying to destroy your channel. This person's trying to do this. This person has an agenda. But did you ever notice their agenda? You ever notice why they go where they go to tell stories? Now, I will tell you guys that I don't really get down with jumping on sides with people. When someone does something to me, Irby, you already know. When somebody does something to me, I say what it is and I leave it alone. That's all. I leave it alone. I don't go into, I gotta go bash them. No. What I do is I acknowledge that you've done me dirty and I move on. I don't dwell on a place that doesn't have an opening for me. Okay? I don't dwell in places that don't make no sense either. Shaking my head, Nightbot. Well, don't use caps. You'll be fine. Hi, dear self. Good morning, Scissor Sister. My old dog woke me up to take him out just in time for you. Oh, that is just in time. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Where you gonna be? I hope you was in the bed, honey. I hope you was in the bed, honey. I don't have time for all that drama. I know. I really don't either, Tree Dog. That's why I didn't go back. Because, like, again, when I go somewhere, people, it's all about Janet. So, like I said, when I do go somewhere to help people gain their monetization because they didn't know before, I can't make you monetize. I can only tell you the criterias that YouTube asks you to do so that you can get monetized. I help build channels. I don't tear them down. I have 5 channels now, and I definitely know that I can build a channel. I can show you how to make another troll channel. I can definitely tell you that I have, like I said, enough channels that I can never be taken down. I can move around, right? I can move on my other channel. It's called Janet Reacts. That's my other channel. I got Janet's Empress Land, I think it's called. So I have channels that I can use to have fun, to do all that drama, right, Tree Frog? But I don't want to do drama because I'm not a drama person in real time. I don't sit at bars, okay? I don't sit with like people scraping up the ground, eating stuff off the ground, smoking cigarettes off the ground. I don't sit with folks like that. I help people like that, but I don't sit with them. I don't eat dinner with them. I don't let them in my house. You know what I mean? Especially like with dirty fingernails. We'll start right there. Like a man that is not groomed says a lot about a man. Women, let me ask y'all, if you saw a man and his nails was dirty and black and you just looking at his hand, do you want them hands anywhere near your food, your body, anywhere? Like seriously. So it's an example of what people do when they're sitting with each other. They try to look past certain things because they have an intention on doing something else. See, when I told somebody, oh, your hands, you got to groom, I meant that. Because a clean house, check this out, right, ladies? A clean house makes a better mind. When your house is in chaos, your mind is in chaos. And so I don't live like that. I would never throw people under the bus. I don't have a reason to lie to you. We're not going to sit here and play these YouTube spin-off games where I know how to manipulate people. I've been traumatized by people, but I would never use that against people. Yes, they do. My manipulation is real out here. This, I got to control somebody is real. So when you see that happening, it's like I said, it's karma for them because it's going to happen back to them. People talk behind the scenes. People talk smack behind the scenes. People smile in your face when all the time they're trying to take your place. Just like my famous person right now is ringing my phone because they want my attention. You can't get my attention. My attention is not for you. When I walk around in this world, I don't think about you. I don't care what you're doing. You're no never mind to me. Your karma comes for you because of the loneliness, guys. It's a sickness for these people. So when you're sitting there saying, Janet's bad, Janet's horrible, Janet did this, if you have a real sound mind, you will definitely, oh no, don't be using emojis. Yeah, listen to what Nightbot says, Boogeyman Bob. Make sure you listen because, like I said, people don't know how to follow rules. And that's just what it is. Some people don't follow the rules. They would die to speak to me. That's crazy work that you would have rigged my phone to die to speak to me. Don't sit up here and act like you don't. Don't sit up here and act like you don't, honey. They ring your phone 20 times to try to get you so they can hear your voice, so they can feel some superior, so they can, oh my God, I just have to say this. You don't never get to say nothing, honey. See, voices mattered at one point on this app because I didn't feel like people had to show their face. Yeah, they keep calling back to back, Irby, because they want my attention. And see, they try to play it like they're trolling. They try to play it like there's some, big grand hookah, big old person. It doesn't work that way. In a real person's mind, this person that's calling me is obsessed with me because you wouldn't call me. If you don't like me, you're not gonna call me. That's it. That's all. You're not going to be listening in the cloud, knowing daggone well you're blocked in my chat. So you try to ring my phone so you can get my attention. It's almost like when you're on the live and your friend call you while you're on the live and you're like, I know I'm on the live, right? And I can't stop to talk to you, to talk to my people. They're like, oh no, I just wanted to say something real fast. Why didn't you say it out there? Oh, because you can't. See, and that's where that is. If you're irrelevant out here, then you're irrelevant in the real world. And I feel like that's where people are mistakenly, just like Bronsberg. Nobody fucks with Bronsberg. Bronsberg comes from a community where he was messing around with some British woman and she tore him into the ground. She never made his channel pop. She never made him pop. Nobody can tolerate him. But he was over there running a story like, Irby, how long we been in this chat together? How long you been around me, Irby? You already know. Ain't no Bronsberg around here. The motherfuckers sit in the clouds. They be desperate to find a channel. Okay? Once they find a channel, then they figure if they talk bad about somebody, then, like I said, it's supposed to be God. It's supposed to be their word. But then when they're turning around attacking a woman, which is really a woman, Diamond is a woman, the same way they tried to do me, Irby, it's almost like they repeat the echo bullcrap to try to hurt people. Oh, if I call a woman a man, she's gonna be hurt, right? If I make accusations that she's a trans, everyone's gonna believe me. And see, they bank themselves off of lies so that when the people tell the truth, then they're like, oh, no, that can't be true. Janet would always lie. She's always trying to hurt people. Please tell me one person that I hurt. Please tell me one person that was affected by Janet. Oh, I'll tell you. These lowly men who have nothing else, and they look at empresses, think that they could ever have a chance, that they could ever be in my presence, that they could really ring my phone in real time, like we'd have a whole conversation. It would never happen. But you can double tap the screen for the like, though. Because we're not going. See, I'm unbothered because, again, karma's coming for all of them that lied. I don't feel sorry for anybody who can sit up there and lie, say that I love my friends. I would never do that to my friends. Me and my friends, we would never. Yes, you do, and yes, you will. And they will throw you under the bus just to get a storyline going. You hear me? Just to be relevant on somebody else's panel, just to turn around and be shot down. Because, again, I wouldn't sit with men that attack women. That's why half of these men don't get no play around here. Yeah, we're not doing that. It's women first around here. That's just how that goes. And then the rest will just move it on out, because you should respect the fact that you had a mother, that you have a sister, that you have aunts, but they don't. Because half these people, their mother don't talk to them. Their family has disowned them. And they're sitting around on this YouTube wallowing and swallowing and winking and blinking. And ain't nothing happening. Rejection is obsession out here. You can just say, listen, I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. You know what I mean? Just like when I got doxxed. I don't fuck with you. I don't ring your phone. I don't call. I don't do none of that. But you want to sit on a panel and just, oh, well, you should at least come back for Psyche. Oh, you should at least come back and support him if you care about him. You can care about somebody and not mess around. Like, literally, you can just care about somebody, watch them from a distance and move around. You don't have to bring nothing to their channel. You don't have to sit up there and argue with people. I don't go back and forth. I don't have to. There's nothing I need. There's nothing I need to answer. No phone. Just like they keep ringing the phone, Irby. Why would I answer the phone? I don't want to hear that person's voice. I could care less. I could care less. And that's how that is. I could care less. You got the wrong woman, honey. Your obsession with me is not going to be the same. I could care less. I don't give people energy that have nothing to do with nothing. You have nothing to do with life. You're irrelevant in life. That's just the way that works. I don't go to people's panels and be like, oh, this is what Jim Bob done did to me because I was just the best of the best and I'm bestie the best. No, I deal with people on a normal level. Once you break the contract of business, I'm good because I don't go to nobody's channel for clout. I don't go to nobody's channel for views. I have more subscribers than Psych and Beta put together. They just started. I've been out here 5 years. Why would I look at people that just started and try to compare myself to any of that? I could not care less. I could care less. You're doing exactly what everyone did in 2020 with the echo, with the pushing people away, with the I need the attention in front of me. Oh, Crystal's not lying. Crystal's not lying. Okay? Crystal is telling the truth. But people don't want to hear the truth because they want, oh, I wouldn't believe that person would do that. Yes, they would. That's how we fell out. Beta got mad at me because I was up there being cordial to people in Psych's chat because that's what he asked. I never went after anybody. I never deleted anybody. She's the one that said delete J-Dog. She's the one that said get rid of these people because I had the controls. I then go try to tell people I abused my control. Why would I abuse the controls at somebody else's house when I got them at my house? When I could fire up my live? What else we talking about? And then trying to talk to me like and that's the crazy thing is people try to talk to me like I'm a freshman, like I don't know nothing. That's why we fell out because I said, you don't never let me talk. You screaming, she's screaming on the phone. But she turned around and said, Janet be screaming on the phone. Hey, picture me on the phone, screaming about some damn YouTube. Picture it, Irby. Please picture it. Because again, I can't be bothered. I don't have no problem coming to my live and turning my shit on and doing me. I definitely don't have no problem walking away from people and wishing them the best in life. That's where I'm at. I remove people for a reason. I don't want nobody sitting in my chat smiling in my face. You can go ahead and be in the background. It's just as simple as that. So yeah, laugh now, cry later. That's the title of my stream. Because again, you was laughing. You was up there laughing and laughing like, we'll lie on Janet and everybody will believe it. And then when it happens to them, oh my God, they're crying. So some people are crying right now. I'm laughing. I'm laughing all the way to the bank. I'm laughing all the way to the phone company to block people's number. I wish I would change my number. I ain't never changing my number. Never once do I have to ever change my number. You know what I'm saying? I'ma still do me. Like I said, I don't wish nothing negative on nobody because, you know, the universe will allow it. So, you know, while this person wants to keep calling my phone for my attention, it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. You want to call back. It's like a scorned lover. It's a scorned lover. Pick up the phone, Janet. I need to say this to you. Pick up the phone. Yeah, baby. Nope. We're not going. We're going to brush our teeth. And I hope you wash your ass. Because again, some people can't even take time to do that. And this is why I said, be mindful of the people that you hurt, because you might just meet them one day. And you know what my mama used to say? First time, shame on them. Second time, shame on you. So I'd rather stay in the first time, shame on them. That way they can still look pathetic and needy. Because again, I never hurt anybody in my stream. I never caused confusion on anybody's phone. I never went to anybody's show to disrupt it, to argue with people, to do any of that. I'm there for a fun time, not a long time, because I know how to move around. See, some people, that's all they have, so that's why they'll keep going back and be put through the misery of it. Could you imagine the stress, Tree Frog, if you had to get on a panel all the time fighting and arguing with people? Could you imagine what that does to your heart? Because people want people to have heart attacks and stress out, stroke out and all that. And that's crazy work. I would never wish that on anybody because, wow, this person's very concerned about me taking a bath. They're leaving me messages like, use take splash, so we taking a bath. Yeah, they all in my bath. Or they're acting like single white male. Or single white female. Double tap the screen for the like. Thank you. Yeah, they definitely are. They're acting obsessed. Their need for attention is ridiculous. And they want this gratification of being noticed. And that's another reason why I don't go back to certain channels, because I'm not going to give you anything. I'm not going to give you my time. I'm not going to give you my energy. I'm not going to give you anything. When your mind, body, and soul is not connected to self, you'll be out of sync. This person is just leaving me messages. They just like, please, 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 Janet, please, just give me one more chance. Rhinestone Cowboy, good morning. Herbie, I'm a single white male, but I'm good. Yeah, you are, Ryan. Yes, you are, darling. I know you from over there, so like I said, I don't want to be like, oh, because you were over there, you can't come over here. But certain people, I just don't want around my channel. Well, I don't really care for the newbies that don't get it. You know, like for instance, I will always have respect for Tree Frog. I asked her to come up, show me who she was, and I gave her the mod stick. And now her and Herbie's in control out there. They do whatever they want to do out there. I don't tell them what to do. I don't stop them from doing nothing. If they're timing you out, oh well, maybe you should move around. Because one thing about me, I'm not going to chastise grown folks in no chat about a stick. I can go and unblock everybody on my panel, channel, and everything. There's not one time where I need to be like, oh my God, don't block anybody. No. Once they drop down, guys, they've given the view. Even when they're in the bushes, they're giving the view. So don't ever think that you're doing something wrong. Okay? That's where I'm at with the mods. Don't ever think you're doing something wrong, because I can go back and I can unblock and I can go back. If they get timed out, then that was on the mod. It's because they wanted it. And they get what they want in my chat. See, mods, one thing about having that stick, it's not your job. It's not your job to clean up my chat. You're not a janitor. You're not here, to get paid for the free 99. Yeah, I'm not giving out no awards. There's none of that. What I do is allow you to have your mod sticks. So again, if you feel that something's inappropriate, not YouTube like, you can just get rid of it. Why do you think Nightbot's out there timing people out? All he knows is one command. He's actually programmed AI. All he knows is just one command, and he will constantly do it. He's not asking anybody if he can. He don't need permission. He's already been authorized. So again, if Nightbot's timing you out, then do what he says. And that's how I feel with the mods. If the mods is timing you out, then do what they say. They're the ones running stuff down there. I don't care. I could care less. If Irby wants to time everybody the hell out, he can. He can time out mods. That's the crazy thing. He can time out mods. So if he feel like you're as a mod is not appropriate, he'll time you out. And then he'll be like, Janet, you need to check it. And I'll check it. Other than that, make it do what it do, folks. Don't never let nobody control you. Don't let nobody think for you. Don't let nobody tell you standing up for yourself is wrong. This is what weak people do. They sit there and lie and say, oh, I wasn't talking about so-and-so. Yes, you was. You're the one that told me not to give him the $100. You're the one. That's crazy work. Because I sure did give Psych $100. Yeah, I did. Right after he had that GHB attack. I sure did give him $100. And this bestie was like, what? What? Ain't that right, Beta? What? He was like, what? Girl, you better get your money back. Mm-hmm. But see, folks don't tell those truths. Because they have an image to uphold. And the image is lies. Because like I said, I gave Psych $100 and I meant that. I can show proof on it. I'll put it on my community wall. But I was told not to give him that money because he's a meth head. I never called him a meth head. I know he does drugs. Half these people do drugs. What are we talking about? Half these people can't live without the alcohol, but then they up there, oh, you're a wet brain. You can't listen. You can't call another alcoholic an alcoholic when, again, you're doing exactly what they're doing. You just trying to keep it under moderation. No, a lot of people are hurting. A lot of people can't get up, pray to the universe, ask for blessings. They can't say today's going to be a good day, regardless what comes my way. They don't have positive affirmations in their life. When somebody sits there and talks negative about other people all the time, please take heed to that. When people are bashing other people, just take heed to it. Because like I said, I ain't start saying nothing until people started trying to say something. Yeah, trying to say Janet was controlling a channel. I don't control nobody. The only man that I have to worry about is Robert Leon Rackley Jr. And they mad at that. We got bitches waking up in the morning stressed out over me, making troll accounts just to come and talk to me about my man. Not yours, my man. And if my man got wet brain and he doing all this and that, why you worried about it? Talking about heifers need to. Some lady left me a message like heifers need to be worried. Like, girl, do you know? Let me tell you something. I'm going to give a service announcement. If you write me something on my community wall, I don't care. You can't say it to my face. What are we talking about? Like I said, I haven't met a strong bitch yet that can come tell the truth, y'all. I haven't met a real bitch yet that can come tell the truth. But I will say, last night, Ness was telling the truth. Let's go, Ness. Let's go. Let's go with the younger generation out here telling the truth. Okay, can we tell the truth today? Can we? Do you know where Rob Rack is? Who are you? I would love to oh my God, let me do this. Let me do this, y'all. I got me fucked up. Let me fucked up. I want to come in here asking about where my man is, honey. You worry about where your man is, honey. That's where people need to start doing. Worry about what's in your closet. Worry about what's on your dinner plate. Worry about what you eating for breakfast. Worry about did they wash clothes. Because I love that Irby said he had a day off. I hope you're productive. I love that Tree Frog said, I'm up in the morning taking my dog for a walk. Productive. Okay? I'm about to turn the ground. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to make some bacon, eggs, some home fries, some pancakes, some coffee with some orange juice and some strawberries. Are we there yet, people? Let's talk about it. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Yes, he's an awesome God. You can praise him on Saturday. You can praise him on Sunday. Are people still praising the Most High? Have they lost their way to where they only pray for themselves and not others? I pray for my enemies. I pray for those who are less fortunate. I pray for those who are struggling. I pray for the people that want my attention, but they need to be asking God for it. I pray for people. Breakfast sounds awesome. You go, girl. Yes, girl. I'm telling you, I'll sit down, feed a whole village. You know what I would do? I would make that food and I would pass it out to everybody who's in need. I like yesterday, I'll tell you a little secret. Hold on. Let me clear my throat. So yesterday I made these little cheese and cracker packs with water and I handed them out to the homeless. Yeah. Cheese and crackers, guys. You can put cheese and crackers in a little plastic bag, right? Well, like the little sandwich bags. Put the little cut up. You can get a block of cheese. It's real cheap, right? And I'm just saying, if you want to help people, you don't gotta go tell nobody. But I mean, some people be like, well, how can I do it? Yeah, this is what you do. You put cheese and crackers in a little Ziploc bag, like a lunch bag, and then water, and give them cheese and crackers and water. And I'm telling you, this lady, she was so happy. She was so happy. And it was just like, please, don't, like, you don't need validation to help people. You don't need anything for just doing it. You know what I mean? You can just do it. It's not going to, sometimes people don't want to be rejected by doing things, but there are a lot of people that are hungry. There are a lot of people that you could just make their day, So again, if there's something that you can do positive today, do it. If you see something going on, say something. And I mean it. Don't keep letting people bully each other. And don't keep letting people don't keep letting people try to tell you who you are either. I respect a person and who they are. So it doesn't matter if you have no home. You're still a person. And if you can't put yourself in those people's shoes, that one day you had a house and the next day you lost it, you don't talk bad about people, how they lost the house. They try to say, I lost my house in 10 years. Do you think not in 10 years that I didn't have trouble paying my bill? Do you think in 10 years I didn't have a time where I went to the landlord and said, hey, put me under this thing so that I can get help for my services in my house? Come on. Come on. People need to stop acting like they're so much better than somebody. There's no better, guys. It's just, what are we going to do to better ourselves? That's all I look at through the day. What can I do to better myself? I watched a lot of things happen today that, like I said, I just shook my head because people will do the most, and then they call it throwing the rock to hide your hand. But it's people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. And again, he who without sin should cast the first stone. So nobody can cast a stone because everybody's living in sin. And it could be just the simplest thing, but God is not sitting up there like, oh, you're going to hell. No. If he will forgive the murderers, if he will forgive the chumpa-chumps, he can forgive. So who am I not to forgive? But I just don't want to sit around it. I'm not going to allow people to hurt me and then sit back around you. Because again, you're putting yourself into a situation that's not healthy for your mind, your body, or your soul. I help people all day long. That's what my job is. Both of my jobs, because I have two, because I get money. Yeah, if you don't have a husband, you should have two jobs. Because again, it's a lot to take care of all this beauty. It's a lot. And I don't ask anybody for anything, but what I do to help people is, again, give hope. And I hope that you guys have hope today. I hope that you walk in your truth. And don't let people abuse you, use you, smile at you. You got to watch the people that are, I love you. Oh my God, I love you so much. Yeah, you got to watch them. Because again, I might like you, but I don't know what love we can have for each other if I just met you. I got love for you. And that's what that is. See, what Jenna be like, I got love for you. Yeah, I got love for you. But again, you can backstab me in the next minute, honey, and I'm not going to hate you. I don't hate nobody. But when people lie, that's what I don't like. See, I can see, and again, the Most High doesn't like it either. He asks for a couple things. He asks for you to follow the commandments. And I feel like if people can't follow the rules, y'all, this is why they can't follow the simple commandments. Because they are simple. The commandments are not hard. If we take a look at what the commandments are in the Bible, and even if you don't believe in the Bible, because I just want to make that correct. Not everyone in my chat it has to believe in the word. Okay. I'm not saying that. You can believe in what you want to believe in. I don't persecute anybody. I don't judge you. I don't try to put my religion on you because I have no religion. I am religionless. And I choose to stay that way because I will never use the word to hurt anyone, or will I use the word to try to do deceptive things to people. Father says to forgive, for they know not what they do. And that's true. A lot of people are caught up in these demonic, cult-like situations. I hope you guys look at my community wall, because my community wall does show some things that I do talk about. I hope you guys eat breakfast, eat lunch. I hope that you smile today. I hope that the things that you want come your way. I even hope that the people that, the people that actually are doing things where they need to be like checking themselves, I hope that you can tell the truth. Like I said, I forgive people when they tell the truth. I do. I'm more into, okay, so they told the truth. Now, where do we go from here? That's where I'm at. I believe I believe that if I was to lie on someone and I came back and said, oh, this is the truth, that they would take it for what it's worth. Some people are like, oh my God, you lied. No, I don't. I told the truth about, again, misunderstood, not giving Rob that picture. She just showed him behind the scene. That's the truth. That's the truth. And people know when the truth comes out and it hurts, they're the ones to be like, oh no, this person's bad. No, that person told the truth. So I rock with people that tell the truth. I rock with people that stand on the truth. I rock with people that don't need anyone else to stand for them. They can stand on their own. We're not doing lies to cover things. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to cover. I'm going live though. This week. Yeah, I will. I want to talk about. I want to talk about the destruction of this situation that's happening, because they're going to be protesting. They're going to be in certain areas protesting. And I want to talk about that because I'm not confused on why people don't understand what the New World Order is, but it's here. It's what it is. And their way is not our way. And if we're going to live in this world, we're going to have to remember. Because the Bible says, if you don't have the mark of the beast, you're not going to be able to eat. You're not going to be able to buy, sell, or trade. So I want to know what happens to the people that love God when it's time for that to happen, what they're going to do. Because I have a plan. The Most High told me. He told me what the plan will be. And some people didn't get told. What in the white Jesus is going on down here? I tell people that I got a white Jesus, a black Jesus, and a Mexican Jesus, okay? Is there any other ones? Buddha? Shout out to everybody's Jesus, okay? If I go in berries, yes, strawberries are awesome, and they're good and they're healthy for you. So, shout out to everybody. Take care, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you for the likes, guys, and thank you for being here. Tree Frog, I hope you have a wonderful day. Irby, I hope you have a wonderful day. Rhinestone Cowboy, I hope you have a wonderful day. Shout out to everybody that watches this on the replay. And to all the people that, again, tried to talk bad about Janet. Karma's coming, honey.